how about this? Brendan McLaren, the third shooter for Fairbanks, moves in on his old goalie. McLaren moves in, shoots, and Brady makes the save, and the Jets win in a shootout. You gotta love it. Olsen now picks up the pass with speed. Hits the blue line, he's got a step. Olsen moves in, shoots, and he scores! What a goal by Brendan Olsen! Moving around the defenseman, Blake Finley. Hits the linesman, skates out in front, and nothing there again. Steele had another great opportunity. Palmquist skates it back the other way. He's got Austin Koss with him on his backhand, moves to his forehand, shoots, and he scores! Eric Palmquist using that big frame of his to work around a defenseman on his backhand, and he moves it to the forehand, and he tucks it right around the right pad of Owen Zadunsky.
And here we stand, yep, no score here. Warhawks with a runner on. Rucks way out in front of that one. Great pitch from Alyssa Olsen, some off speed. Totally fooled Emily Rucks.
Down low it comes, Driscoll hits Percelli. Percelli still with it. Spinorama's into the slot, a shot, and what a save by Brady. Oh my goodness. Cole Brady gets the blocker on that one. It was wide open net. And Brady throws the blocker out and robs Ben Schmidling of a goal. Chippewa ices the puck once again all the way back down. So following last night's game, Janesville got two different power play goals. They were a sub-15, sub-13 actually for quite a while. And coming into tonight's game, their power play percentage is exactly 15%. So we'll see if they get any opportunities. And right as I say that, arm of the official goes up, and we'll get our first penalty of the evening. Brady to the bench, but it comes all the way back down, so play is stopped.
Two Giants, 2 p.m. in Platteville, Wisconsin. Big game with Platteville and Oshkosh in the top 10 national rankings. So that game will be pretty much a must-watch if you're a fan of WEAC football.
Yeah, those are two juggernauts going at it right there. Two of the top contenders in the WEAC, as well as you mentioned, two teams in the top 10 in the national rankings as well. So, if you've got the time, watch that game, because that is certainly going to, see how the rest of this season will play out in the WEAC, and again, with the national standings as well. That's going to be a huge game.
Driscoll at the red line, fires one in. Goes by Langford, takes a weird carom off the boards. Palmquist shoots and scores! Eric Palmquist goes blocker side on Langford, and the Jets get within a goal. But since then, they've struggled to find some good chances. Middleton, that is Middleton, up to Driscoll. Winds and shoots, that one's loose, in the crease, and they score! They score! It's Eric Palmquist, number 2 on the night, finds the loose puck and puts it in the back of the net, and the Jets tie it at 4.
Thanks, guys. We'll talk more with you soon. But, Cal, let's talk about what they mentioned. Again, Adam saying that lacrosse needs to get out to a fast start.
Yeah, and that's just what they've done all season long. I think we can categorize them as a first-half team with them scoring 72 total points so far this year in the first quarter, right off of the bat. And if there's anything that they do well, other than every other aspect of their game, it's getting on the board right away, right early. And Adam couldn't have said it better. If they get off to a good start right away, which they have done so much this year, I think they're going to be in good hands for sure.
And now it comes down to the last shooter for Chippewa. Killian Keeker-Olsen. 10 goals in 48 games this season. All comes down to him. Keeker-Olsen brings it in to the middle. A lot of moves, skates, shoots, scores. Wow, what a goal from Killian Keeker-Olsen. He ties it up. Wow.
Up and in for David Evgen. Count the basket, and he will head to the line. How about that?
Yeah, it was a great perseverance there from Evgen. He got tangled up there at the baseline, able to push his way through, get to the basket, and put that in. And now he's got an opportunity for a three-point play here. Just what the Mustangs need to start this second half off.
Going back and forth across the ice. And able to pull Patera out of position. And for the quick wrister from Connor Mayer.
Because you mentioned puck movement. That has been something that the Capitals have done a pretty good job on their man advantage tonight. Stenlin over at that right dot, able to get the puck from Messner at the point, and they were able to just really move it around really well. And as you mentioned, Patera having no chance all the way over to the left in his goal crease as he anticipated a shot from Stenlin, and Stenlin able to make a gorgeous pass over to Connor Mayer, who was sitting wide open in the face-off circle and had the entire net to shoot at, and he did not miss.
It's definitely not favorable for a football game, if you want a clean football game, I should say.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Cody, but I would prefer to play in dry weather, and with that, you can, if it's cold, you can throw some extra sleeves on. In the rain, you can't do anything about that. You know, you can throw on as many layers as you want, but that stuff is gonna, you know, your sleeves are gonna get soaked, and that's gonna in turn make you a little bit colder still. But you know, again, those conditions are gonna have a huge effect on this game, and you saw there, the rain is continuing to fall, and it's coming down. I mean, you look at that picture right there; it is not slowing up at all.
Chippewa flips it all the way back down, and it's going to go far enough for an icing. Halverson and another player get into it in the corner there. Nothing happening. Had the chance to talk to Jordan Halverson a couple weeks ago, and he said that he's never really one to get into it. You see a lot of those post-whistle skirmishes and scrums, and Jordo said he's a calm, cool, and collected individual. It seems as though that's correct on the ice. Off ice, he's one of the weirdest guys I think you'll ever meet, especially in warm-ups. If you're ever here in Janesville and want to watch warm-ups, keep an eye on number 26. He's quite the guy. Nardell with a shot right into the chest of Langford. He hangs on.
James Basinger, the home plate umpire, calling that a ball. So now 2 runners on for the Warhawks. Great spot for them to be in as Olsen showing a little bit of what her arm can do with some heat. Throws one in there for a strike. Nicole Neitzel now the catcher in there. With 1 away, 2 runners on. Olsen delivers the 0-1 pitch. Grounder right back up the middle. This could score. Here comes Kohlers around third. The throw in from home, and Kohlers is going to be safe. Kohlers scores the run. Nicole Neitzel, a grounder back up the middle. And Nicole Neitzel walks it off for the Warhawks, and they are moving on.
Great victory here for Janesville. They'll go back home to take on this same Springfield team and look to maybe get a sweep there at home and maybe get things riled back up as far as standings go. Jets still once again in third. Springfield hangs on to fourth. And Jets will look to maybe crawl back towards the top of the standings next weekend against this same Springfield team. Well, that will do it here for us in the Nelson Center here in Springfield. Mike Hammett will bring you guys the call next weekend at home ice against the Springfield Junior Blues. Until next time on the road, I'm Calvin Bush saying so long. Thank you all for tuning in to this weekend's action here in Springfield. Again, the final score here tonight, Jets get 2 big points and a final score of 4-2. So long, everybody. You've been watching Janesville Jets hockey here on Hockey TV. Have a safe and enjoyable rest of your weekend. Good night, everyone.